task before us than bridging the digital divide. One of the things Gerry and I are most looking forward to do is joining our resources and sharing our ideas to expand digital opportunity to all communities. We take this challenge seriously, not only as a company, but also as individuals with a shared personal conviction that we must use our leadership to build a better world. These are commitments that will drive and the principles that will guide a combined AOL Time Warner. Our goal is to be able to look back on this time and say we helped create a medium that had a positive impact on people's lives, and that, we think, will most assuredly serve the public interest we are all committed to upholding. Thank you.
One of the biggest concerns of a combined company is open access. AOL's Steve Case and Time Warner's Gerald Levin talk about the issue, and we'll hear from the critics.
Do you suffer from low back or hip pain morning after morning? Medical experts agree a pillow between your legs could be the best solution. But what a hassle. Too big, goes flat. Introducing the Contour Leg Pillow to give you relief without the hassle. Look, no leg support can put strain on the hips, knees, and pushes your lower back out of alignment. But the Contour Leg Pillow comfortably supports, restoring natural alignment. Relax back muscles, relieve strain on hips, knees, and joints. The curve fits your leg so it comfortably stays with you all night.
I've tried many other products in the past, and I was skeptical about this one at first, but it really does work.
I used to have constant back pain. I was uncomfortable standing, sitting, even lying down. But since I started using the Contour Leg Pillow, my back pain has greatly improved.
I used to suffer from tremendous pain. The first night that I used the Contour Leg Pillow, the pain is gone. It's amazing.
Thousands of leg pillows have been sold for $19.95, but now you can get all-night lower back, hip, and knee comfort with a Contour Leg Pillow for only $14.95. But wait, there's more. If you order now, we'll also include the world-famous Contour Pillow to help relieve those tired, achy upper back and neck muscles for all-night comfort and support. Millions of Contour pillows have been sold for $19.95, but if you order now, we'll include it free. This is a spectacular $40 head-to-toe comfort value for just $14.95. Now, get complete comfort and support from your head, neck, and shoulders all the way to your low back, hips, and knees for just $14.95. But don't wait. This offer won't last long, so call right now. We accept these major credit cards and will even accept your personal check over the phone, just like a credit card.
Call 1-800-689-0303 to order the leg pillow and get the Contour Pillow free. That's 1-800-689-0303. Call now, 1-800-689-0303.
The merger would give AOL access to Time Warner's immense library of TV, books, music, and films. Even more important, AOL would own the country's second biggest cable network. The Time Warner system serves approximately 13 million consumers. The high-speed lines can be modified for broadband data transmission, able to deliver information, video, and sound 50 times faster than today's phone modems. Rivals are asking the FCC to make open access to Time Warner's cable pipes a condition of the merger.
My first question is about the cable access issue. It's one that we have been grappling with here at the Commission for about 2 years. And we have, as I said in my opening remarks, we all believe in openness. Obviously, it's been good for the Internet, and it's important for the future of the Internet as we move to broadband. But thus far, we've heard a lot of good intentions. We've seen some industry agreements, non-binding industry agreements, I might add. We've seen some technical trials. But it's my belief that until we actually see an open access platform in cable broadband implemented, where people can actually see it and touch it and feel it, and the ISP community can actually get confidence that they'll have access to it, that there will continue to be a lot of skepticism on this issue, for good reason. I would like to ask you, when can we expect to see this? When can we expect to see an open access platform in cable broadband that will give us some confidence that this is really going to happen, that the market is driving toward this?
Well, first of all, Mr. Chairman, We are trying to roll back the exclusivity bar to beginning multiple ISPs that was intrinsic in the Roadrunner partnership. And we have begun that restructuring, and I am confident, although it requires the consent of all the parties, that we will achieve that so that we don't have to wait 18 months before we can actually begin. And I would hope by the end of the year we will be able to do that. Secondly, we are entering into multiple affiliation agreements with third-party ISPs. And I expect shortly we will make the announcement about the first third-party affiliation agreement, which again will confirm the marketplace template for the arrangement. And finally, the trials that I've referred to are actually very important because up until now, the ability to install and service high-speed internet access has had to be proven in the marketplace, and that activity, I think, has proceeded sufficiently so that we now have confidence, and we have installed the first, what I'd call, multiple ISP router in Columbus, Ohio. The trials have begun, and I'm optimistic that by the end of the year we will also have in place sufficient software to enable the multiple billing of ISPs. The other thing I would say, Mr. Chairman, is that I do think the understanding that was signed between Time Warner and AOL is binding on us. And in fact, it made several breakthroughs that I think are quite significant, and that's where our activity, I think, will lead the industry in several respects. And we are now embedding those provisions into our affiliation agreements.
Well, I think that everyone in this room would hope that we have an environment sooner rather than later where we have multiple broadband platforms competing in the marketplace: cable, DSL, satellite, terrestrial wireless. But what if our hopes aren't realized? What if there are communities in America where their only choice for broadband will be the cable modem product? Will people in those communities have confidence that the market will drive to an open access environment when there are no broadband competitors?
Well, I don't think factually that can occur because, first of all, with respect to the telephone system, which is universally available, DSL is being activated broadly, and you can just see it in the marketing activity, so that in almost every community that certainly we operate in, there is an intense DSL activity. Secondly, satellite, which is universal. It covers the entire geography of the United States, is now offering high-speed service, and in fact is using either a telephone return path or shortly a satellite return path. And finally, I would not underestimate the growth of wireless, because in fact the ability to have, and we see this happening already in Europe and in Asia, the ability to have internet access, including with the impending 3G, to have broadband access on a portable device is probably, and all you have to do is test the marketplace. The highest infrastructure valuations today happen to be in the wireless area because of the opportunity for broadband wireless.
If I could just add that we made a big investment in satellite, partly because it is the only way to ensure ubiquity in terms of a national footprint. We're working with Hughes on that project, and even with this merger, we'll continue to work with them and others to develop all these different technologies. So I don't think the concern you have is likely to play out. But if it does, if down the road you find that there really is only one broadband technology and the industry isn't moving forcefully enough to open it up, it would be appropriate for the Commission or others to look at that issue and put a national policy in place. As it relates to this merger, these are the companies that are actually doing things about open access. I think the steps we've taken should be applauded, and we really are committed to going from the concept stage to the reality stage, not just around cable broadband technology, but also deploying other broadband technologies.
Consumer and corporate rivals are lining up to shoot down AOL Time Warner. We'll hear why they think the merger will only make things worse for the industry.
Now entering the all-new ZDTV store. First floor, shirts, cotton tees, twill, and fleece. Second floor, hats, many styles, One size fits all. Third floor, coffee mugs, Old French roast with the most. Plus much, much more. Visit zdtv.com/store to order or call toll-free 1-800-288-0443.
Dash here at the World Animation Celebration. With me is the chief romper of Romp.com, Bruce Foreman.
Dash, want to romp?
I always want to romp. What is romp?
Romp means a good time online. It means there's no line we won't cross for life and laughs for our audience.
Describe the animation at Romp.com.
We have some amazing animations which, run the gamut from serialized, narrative to interactive adventures. One show is called Open Mic, where we're taking the animated likeness of comedians and allowing the audience to heckle or applaud them during their shticks.
You place a lot of emphasis on freedom of expression. What do you think are the greatest threats to freedom on the internet?
People who don't have a good sense of humor, particularly those who don't get the freedom that the internet affords artists.
Master, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Romp.com, it's not for kids.
For more on the World Animation Celebration, go to zdtv.com/dash.
Hey, Mr. Gates, don't you feel so bad? I know you think that you've been had. You made a little money. Honey, nothing's wrong with that. No, no. Oh, Billy, don't you get your knickers in a twist? Healthy competition's something we all kind of missed. I bet you won't be moving back in with your parents anytime soon. But still, you got those Microsoft Monopoly blues.
What do you think? Check out my column at zdtv.com/Tilda.
If you have love questions, call Psychic Talk for a free reading and get the answers you need.
You've been fooling around on your boyfriend.
Well, yeah, I have.
And now you don't know which guy you want.
Right, I want them both.
Well, I'm going to make your choice a lot easier. The guy you're cheating with is married.
He's married?
There are things even your best friend won't tell you, but your psychic will always tell you the honest truth. Call now for a free reading.
1-800-311-1418.
Is this part of your dream? A quality log home from Amerlink, made easy with our financing and construction help. Our Get Going Kit includes a video showing how easy it is, a plan book of over 80 log homes, and blueprints of your choice. The Amerlink Get Going Kit with 2 videos, 80-plus designs, and blueprints, now only $9.95 plus postage and handling, a $70 savings. Call 1-800-551-5647 today. Let us put you in this picture. Call Amerlink, America's log building store.
Learn how to make, manage, and save money using your computer on the Money Machine. Carmine Gallo and Pam Kruger help you take control of your personal finances. And they answer your questions live. You can't afford to miss it. The Money Machine, coming up next on ZDTV.
Critics warn that AOL Time Warner would stifle consumer choice and slow the development of new technologies. A panel of opponents at the hearing included Ross Begully, CEO of rival IM provider Tribal Voice, Preston Patton, the Executive Vice President of Walt Disney, and William Redderson, Executive Vice President of Bell South Corporation, a large cable operator. They argue that a merged company would create an unprecedented concentration of market power in the interactive television market, would violate principles of interoperability and open standards for communication systems, and would create a threat to consumer choice. We asked consumers in San Francisco how they thought the merger would affect them.
Well, maybe you can take an advantage out of it, so if they merge together, so it's a bigger company and maybe they can offer more service for the customers.
I think it's a little scary. I mean, it's 2 big companies getting bigger and fewer small companies, less diversity. And they're already so controlling. I mean, they have so much control over so many different things that now they have more control over more stuff, and there's less little guy.
It's a way for them to have, a foot in many different mediums, right? I mean, and I guess I don't really like the idea of big communication giants controlling too much of what we read and see and hear. I just don't think that's good, but that applies to a lot of other things too. So I guess from what I know of it, I don't really like the sound of it so much.
Both regulators and analysts say they see little chance that the deal will be rejected. AOL and Time Warner expect to complete the merger this fall. They need approval of the Federal Communications Commission, the Federal Trade Commission, the European Union, and the authorities in many cities where Time Warner owns cable TV systems. Thanks for joining us for this ZDTV News special. I'm Victoria Racano. For more, go to our website at zdtvnews.com, and for complete coverage of the FCC hearing, check out zdtv.com/radio.
Just talking to our chatters. Hi, I'm Carmine. This is The Money Machine, the television program and a website that shows you how to take control of your money, investments, and finances. Pam is off today, but I'll be here to talk to experts and answer your